trying to figure out whether or not I should lock you up, because if you were subpoenaed and you show up on this state where it's impossible for you to testify, let's do Andrew Stevens, CL. 25T7174451.
Good morning, Your Honor. Nora Holloway on behalf of the speaker.
May it please the Senate report, John Pennsylvania, representing Andrew Stevens, CL.
Mr. Stiak, your name, sir?
Andrew Stevens, yeah.
You're going to behave today, right?
Yes, sir.
You're not going to act like you did last time, right?
No, sir.
Okay, because if you do, we're going to have a problem, okay?
Yes, sir.
Good. All right. You can have a seat, sir. This is the time and date scheduled for a preliminary exam. I have a one count, assault with intent to do great bodily harm, less than murder or by strangulation. The other two are 93 and 1 year misdemeanors, so there's no right to an exam on those. Call your first witness.
Your Honor, I want to make this report. I will be moving forward on MCL 768.27C based on the statements to the officer. We do have to complain it here today, but I will have the officer testify today.
Okay. Cool.
And we would make our standing objection to that for the right of confrontation with the complainant.
Thank you.
Would you like me to respond, Your Honor?
Yeah, go ahead. I mean, I think we take it up one at a time, frankly, as he starts to testify. You can lodge your objections. If you're basing it on hearsay, I don't know if it's going to fall within a rule, an exception or not, but otherwise, let's just play it like that. You can feel free to stand up and object on any of his statements, okay?
The statute happens of a statement by declaring it's admissible under 1E, if that statement was made to the law enforcement officer.
Right.
And so at this time, the vehicle call Officer Garrett Hughes.
Okay? Okay, officer, come on up here.
The officer charged saying Officer Treviniak. He's here filling in.
Sir, raise your right hand.
Do you recall what the reason you were dispatched to that location was?
Yes, it called him out at an assault just took place where the suspect just fled before I was being called.
I mean, the statements have to be corroborated. I'm going to admit it conditionally on you're bringing in Ms. Zajic, correct?
No,
You're not bringing in Ms. Zajic?
I cannot know.
She didn't show up?
She is here. She is intoxicated.
And I expand my objection because this is the second time they say that and she's not present. Objection to this officer testifying. She was present 2 times and out unruly in the courthouse and had to be removed.
Your Honor, the statute does not the statute allows his statements regardless of whether or not she is present.
Hang on a second. Was she subpoenaed here?
Correct, Your Honor.
She was subpoenaed and she showed up drunk?
Right.
But her availability does not weigh on whether or not this statute can be.
Oh, I know, but it has to be corroborated, right?
Corroborated, yes. And that corroborated by evidence other than statements that are admissible under only the section.
You're going into detail about prior incidents now.
And
I understand what the statute says. I want you to bring in this lady. Bring in Ms. Zajic right now.
we have to wait to still here. Would you like me to excuse him for the time being, or?
No. Bring her in. He's not going to say anything.
If I may just
Yeah, put her right in there. Ma'am, can you tell me your name? Can you tell me your name, ma'am? You're in a courtroom now, you know that?
Yes.
Tell me your name.
My name is Shelley.
Shelley what?
That's
Sajak? Sean Sajak.
Prosecutor tells me they subpoenaed you here today.
I don't receive mail. My mailbox is full.
Did somebody personally serve her with a subpoena?
We attempted to serve her personally. She didn't get it, but we were in contact with her. She was verbally served by Sergeant Driscoll, and we had to go get her today.
She was picked up by officers this morning.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. How can you serve something? There's only one way to serve a subpoena.
Exactly.
Ma'am, I didn't ask you for your input. I'm trying to figure out whether or not I should lock you up, because if you were subpoenaed and you show up in this state where it's impossible for you to testify, as far as I'm concerned, I'm gonna find that you've ignored a court order to appear. You couldn't even walk when you got in. So don't start playing lawyer with me. Oh boy. You're in a bad way. You did not drive here, right?
Oh my gosh, she was fully brought here by.
Right. But if they didn't properly subpoena, what are they doing picking her up and bringing her back? I mean, John, I'm just telling you, this stuff is going on now today. I just can't imagine. She is a mess.
I am a mess.
Ma'am, I don't need you to confirm that. I just observed it from my own eyes. Don't argue with me. They have to properly serve.
You know, I can't tell you whether or not she was personally served.
He just all but told me that verbally Driscoll gave her the order or that's not proper service. I know you do. I'm not saying you didn't. They might have gone out there 89 times. She might have stayed in the house 89 times. I don't know. But you still have to have proper subpoenas. And you can't be picking people up without them being properly served. And if she's served with a subpoena and she shows up like this again, I'm going to lock her up, Billy. And I'm going to make sure that she stays in jail where she can't drink, can't drug, can't start rendering opinions to judges. Why is this funny, Ms. Zajic? I'm not the least bit amused. Now, here's what I'm doing. I'm stopping this proceeding right now. I'm adjourning this 1 week. You can't just have officers come up here and reiterate things that happen. I mean, I know that this statute exists, and honestly,
It was a decision that we had to make given the circumstances.
I'm adjourning 1 week. She needs to be properly served.
Understood, Your Honor.
Adjourn 1 week. Mr. Siak, there were allegations that you had contact with her. Remember those?
Yes, I do that.
If I find out you have any contact with her, you will be sitting in jail as long as it takes for the cows to come home. Are you with one another?
Yes, sir.
Lisa, I don't know how I'm going to get through all these cases anymore. December 2nd, at what time? Ma'am, if you're subpoenaed and you show up like this again, I'm telling you, you are going to have you're not going to like what I'm going to do. We're adjourning the preliminary exam. I don't even know when I can do it next week. You give me a time, Lisa?
December 2nd at 11.
At 11. Okay. Good enough. That's what we're doing. December 2nd at 11. Thank you. You can step down. You're going to have to be here too. Thank you.
This entire case makes one thing very clear. When you lose discipline and respect in life, avoiding consequences becomes almost impossible. Whether it's a courtroom or real life, taking responsibility is essential. People who ignore the rules often end up facing the biggest consequences. So always know your limits, protect your dignity, and stay on the right path, because even a small mistake can lead to serious trouble. Fire